I'm live right now. Good evening! Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I am the Corundum Cat, and this is episode 19 of our fully voiced and somewhat based long play of Shadow Hearts 2, Shadow Hearts Covenant. And, gosh, wow, so much happened last week as we are in pastoral, scenic little Inagami Village here, possibly for the last time. Certainly the last time for a while. So, really quick recap. Once again, we delved into an ancient ruin looking for moon crystals. Shout out, Skies of Arcadia. I think Vice and the gang would have done really well in this reality. Anyway, found that. Failed to resurrect Alice Elliott. Brought back her, the upper, 1 foot of her body and her head. Not exactly how that was supposed to go. Yuri, more traumatized than ever, has finished going through the cycles of grieving, reached acceptance. Good for him. Counterpoint, Special Agent Kato has taken an entirely different track about the repeated loss of the loves of his life, and has decided to use the chronomantic powers of the Emigre manuscript to summon a god. That's what you do, right? We're going to summon a god. Not the Abrahamic one. We already beat him up in the last game. But to summon a god, I believe one of the Shinto gods. I think he goes for Susanoo. We'll find out eventually. But anyway, to go like Aku and throw, instead of a foolish samurai into the future, to toss the entire world 100 years into the past, from 1915 to 1815, where he will then, I guess, fix things. And I have a lot to say about that in lieu of my regular classroom trivia hours, because this plan has things we need to look into. The first thing we need to do, though, to trigger a lot of the end game content, as remember, we actually do have to go up into the Asuka Stone platform and then retreat with all of our limbs between our legs, or literally tail in the case of Blanca. Top dog. And I probably would have done this at the end of last week's session, but it was already overtime, and I have no idea how many cutscenes they're about to hit us with. Let's find out. The light shines towards the vessel. Also, as ever, a early shout out to Almighty Tim. Thank you for joining us ever so promptly, pretty much every episode. Yes, we want to warp to the vessel. No, I'm not ready, because there's stuff I want to do, but I think I have to do this first, so. Yep. Creepy child.
You saw Alice?
Yeah, we sawed her in half. That's some bad taste, even. Yeah.
Do you think you'll find it? The answer?
Oh yeah, little creepy child here wants to know what our definition of happiness is. It's an eternity with the people we love, and the ability to live our lives to the fullest as we see fit in a world which is at best indifferent to human happiness, and in most times, actively hinders it. Hey, existentialism! Shoutouts to Kierkegaard. Pascal. Soon, too. That's good. Maybe I should play Nier Automata. Man, okay, that'd be a change. Still technically a JRPG.
That's good. So will you tell me next time I see you?
Kid, if I never see you again, that's gonna be my happiness. Well, you got it.
Good.
Yo, give me that cutscene music. Oh, no, it's just the dungeon. This place rules! Yo! We outside of time and space. Are we inside the vessel? Yeah, we're not in Kansas anymore, Karen.
Jeez, it's huge.
It's like being inside a star. It's so beautiful.
Ah, so Kata's in this scrap of iron, huh? Yuri got no soul. Yuri got no patience for it. Okay, everyone, let's go. Vessel, floor 1. Okay, there is a save point. That's good to know. I'm sure we'll want that in the future. This is the final dungeon that we're in right now, and I believe the light shine towards the ground, warp the stone platform. Yes. I think that's all we needed to trigger is that last, well, second to last, I assume, graveyard cutscene with Jean. Now, completely unheralded, completely without drawing any attention to it whatsoever, a bunch of, like, all of the side quests should now be open. We're not going to do all of them, because, like, do I care if Lucia has her ultimate weapon? Lucia has only been in the party in the dungeon where we were required to have her. But there are some things we want to check in on, with the awesome power of the bacon jet. Let's test this here. We're going to head back to St. Margaret, and I think we can finish up. We can settle affairs with Lenny Jr. And we will also duck briefly back into the Fortress of Regret, which they just randomly have in the basement here, because Karen got way big into busting ghosts. I don't know, man. And I'm sure it's immediately going to prove me wrong, but I believe there are no longer random encounters in this dungeon, because I was running about it before, just totally lost to find my way back here. Yeah. Previously, the door was locked, so now that we've entered the final dungeon, we can settle up. Yo! Huh. Oh, look at Lenny. He's got that beatific smile on his face now. He's looking pretty good after we killed all his friends. How you been?
How do you think I've been? I nearly drowned, and when I came to, the society was finished. But what do you care? Anyway, I'm not fighting you guys. I don't have any reason to fight you anymore.
Yeah, he's been traveling the world doing good deeds, apparently. Helping out old ladies in Russia.
So what are you gonna do now? I don't know, damn it. I don't know why the hell I even survived. I don't have any purpose anymore.
Now that is the thing about joining cults, is that they are very clear of mission scope. They are, however, only attempting to exploit you for your labor. Kids, don't join cults or secret societies. Those are cults that are pretentious.
Well, that's where you're wrong. On the way here, a lot of people said some pretty nice things about you. Gah, they did? Big mouths. Still, really? Nice things? About me?
Yeah, dude. What are you, embarrassed?
Shut up. You know, I must have survived for a reason. Maybe I'd better think about it a little more.
Well, take off the spikes, my dude. They give people the wrong impression. The rest of it, you're doing fine. Live your best life, Lenny. Time is going to be reset anyway, so enjoy it. You know, I'm glad I got the chance to see you again.
You leaving, huh?
Yeah. God, he's big. Like, in profile.
Hey, take this.
Yeah, bike jacket. Literally gave us the shirt off his back. Good man, Lenny.
Huh, jacket? Yeah, I used to wear it back when I was a kid. You know, because I caused you a lot of trouble and stuff.
You're giving me your hand-me-down?
Hell with you then. It may be used, but it's in perfect condition. It's vintage.
Why does that go so hard? I've never liked Lenny more than I do in this cutscene. I'll take good care of it. Thanks.
Try not to get yourself killed. But hey, it's not gonna care or anything. Buy me a drink when you get back.
And we cannot always look behind the throne. We cannot, in fact, in this geometry, actually check behind the throne. Let's look at that. So this is how this works for all of the side quests. Is that there's sometimes full-on dungeons, sometimes individual quests done down, sometimes just random. But every character has a unique ultimate weapon and ultimate armor hidden somewhere in the weird, wacky, wild world of Shadowheart's Covenant. And Yuri's ultimate armor is Lenny's bike jacket, which, I mean, we go from 227 with the Ninja Gi to 243, which is, I mean, pretty good, right? Like, that's about as much as any other upgrade, but it is the last upgrade we have available. And it is, and this is the funny part with the limited model, it's just the clothes that the characters have been wearing the whole time. The prized bike jacket Lenny wore in his wild youth. The split crucifix is a sign of youthful rebellion. It's in good shape despite being some decades old. And if you, the audience, have been looking at that exact jacket for the entire course of the game, because it's just what Yuri was already wearing, I'm not sure if they ran out of assets, if they didn't. I can understand them not wanting to do, like, another character model. But yes, it is shameless. And that's not the only one. Before picking up with Stream, I actually got some of Karen's equipment, specifically her ultimate armor, and her the micro skirt, Ooh La La. It is literally, it is specifically what she has been wearing the entire game. And I'm not reading the vaguely sexist description of that. Drawing attention to her unique strengths. Those are her thighs. Yeah, no, it's the same outfit. It's like this for everybody. It's just whatever their default character model is. They had it all along. The real treasure, the ultimate armor, was the friends that they made along the way. She still has her corkscrew, not flamberge, shameful though it is. I think we need to finish the Fortress of Regrets to get her ultimate weapon. We did also briefly visiting, there's no quest to it, briefly visiting Dom Remy. We got Blanca, which, not... Blanca's ultimate armor, it doesn't show up on the character because Blanca is a dog. And I think everybody else... I don't recall where we get Joachim's. It's not from the Man Festival. Though that is where we get his ultimate accessory, and transform Grand Papillon into his ultimate superhero form. Blanca's best is a white fur coat. Well, you're not wrong. And Blanca is best boy, so compounded. While we are on St. Margaret Island, let's check in with this save point, because I'm compulsive. And then let's head into the basement and look at the Fortress of Regret. I think we turned in that, we tried to turn in that one engagement ring, and the lady was like, yo, that guy died forever ago. I got married to someone else. I'm not sure if this will cause more or less regret for the ghost that is haunting the basement here, but we're gonna find out. And, like, okay, couple of notes. One, shout out to Kodelka, the first of the Shadow Hearts games, as it randomly switches to Karen with the lantern here, because this is pretty much all of the gameplay of Kodelka, running through the dark with a lantern. Also, this is the same It's the same lantern we picked up in the first actual dungeon. That has just specifically shown up through the rest of the game, and I find that very charming. Like, unnecessarily so. This guy, I think, still doesn't know what his regrets are. He's a terribly unhelpful ghost, yeah. Hi.
How did it go? Did you see Irene? And did you give her the ring?
That's a Sir Gid sailor voice. I don't know, man. I just work here. Not like I've got a whole bunch of sailor voices or anything. Well, the thing is, Irene's an elderly lady now, and she's already married.
Well, I see. Well, I didn't realize so much time had passed. So, did Irene remember me? Or did she already forget all about me?
Oh, she remembered you. Of course. She was surprised when I handed her the ring, but she was really glad. Karen, you're lying to a ghost. You can't lie to ghosts. It's against the rules. The ghost rules. Well, ghost really appreciates what we did. When we see Irene in the next world, I'll be able to tell her how I feel myself. Yo, he's gonna be so disappointed. We made this worse. Like, Irene's gonna die, and then, Ghost's like, oh yeah, wow, now we're together. And he's gonna come back as Poltergeist. This is how you get Poltergeist. With that and the Emigre manuscript. Yo, what about you, buddy? What do you want? How did you get... You were in the other chamber. Man, they're doing this time and space nonsense again. Alright. How you doing? Excuse me? Is something wrong? Yes, while you're haunting this earthly plane next to a used guillotine, Karen, I think maybe I can... Something went to his head.
I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I can't remember my name. I've been racking my brains, but I can't come up with it.
Well, your name? Okay, this is a legitimate ghost problem, for the record, actually.
Right now, this is the only clue I have.
A broken watch. It's scratched, I can't read it, but it looks like there's a name engraved. We know a clock guy. Okay, so I'll see if there's anyone else in this floor. Because it's like you have to do a certain number for each chamber before the next chamber of the fortress unlocks. I mean, we know Edgar in Petrograd. Like, if it's a question of, oh, we need to, fix the watch, he might be able to help. Crybaby Kazuna. Okay, we're mocking a ghost child for crying, apparently. Oh my, what's the matter, little girl? Don't cry. We can put you in Yuri's soul with the other creepy dead children.
I'm scared. That scary ogress mask is staring at me. Mommy left the mask in my room. She said, let the ogress eat you then. Why? I'm scared.
Oh, poor little thing. Hey, I know. We'll go take that mask far, far away, okay?
You will? Far, far away?
You bet. So cheer up, okay?
Well, I won't cry anymore, thank you, lady.
If I just throw it away somewhere, I bet it'll put a curse on us. Maybe we can find somebody who wants it. What the hell wants to know? Well, okay. I mean, we know a lot of weird people in this game. We'll find somebody who wants an ogre mask. Bitter Ludwig. Everyone here's the same. They got too many regrets, rest in peace. I'm no different. I died with... Oh, he's a lottery member! What? How? How old is this? How? You know what? Don't care. What a pitiful fart. Please, play the lottery to put ancient souls to rest. Sure, dude. What do you got? We already have a Mind's Eye. I wouldn't mind a Strike Expand. Oh, wait, no, do we have a Mind's Eye? I don't think we do. I'm not going to use a Mind's Eye. It makes the Judgment Ring invisible. I'll still try to win it. That was fast! Wow! Oh, okay. More lottery. I don't know how many tickets I have. How many times does he want to play? This is a really hard one. Okay. Do I have to win the lottery, guy? 'Cause just missed it. Okay. Oh, 3 spins. Okay, the light. I can see the light. Thank you. Now I can rest in peace. Wow. Oh, okay. You get 3 attempts to win the best support item in the game, and then the guy disappears. That's fine. Like I said, I wasn't gonna equip it anyway. Cool. I didn't even want your mind's eye. Okay, so let's look at this broken watch, which is probably going to be key items, right? Yeah. Okay. Inventory. And see if. Oh, we also got. We did get the final Nebelon chapter. The Queen's Garden, the haunted castle we were in last time. We just had to go back in and fight the guy. This frightening mask of an ogress actually harbors maternal spirit, but it does not know the girl it is supposed to protect is beyond salvation. So do we need like a mother with a child? We've met a couple of those in the world. That might be into like a creepy mask. Well, ask around. The broken watch, an old broken-faced wristwatch that no longer runs. A heavy watch made of metal. A name is engraved on the back, but scratches have made it illegible. Okay. We know a clock guy. And on general principle, I am gonna fly all the way to Petrograd just to see if we can figure out if like, oh, did Edgar sell somebody this watch? Does he recognize it? I don't know what we're gonna do with an ogress mask. I'm also not going to puzzle that out for the entire session, nor will I subject you to talking to every NPC in the game once again, but this is kind of how you have to do some of the side quests in this game. I admit, I'm more interested in the armor for most characters, because, like, we have special attacks and magic. Like, the weapons are fun, but oftentimes, how many extra dungeons do I want to do? Yeah, but let's stop in at Petrograd. See if I can remember how to get to Edgar's store. How we doing, Petrograd? Revolution still not happening? Awesome. Accost random people in the street like, hey, yo, take this creepy mask. Where can you find more Blanca fights? So, Mama Music, thank you for joining us. There is there are 2 dog fights left, and I'm not sure if I have the heart for them tonight, because the one of them that I missed is going through Mount Fuji, which means going back through the multiple crystal teleporter dungeon, trying to find the correct combo of chambers to get to the wolf that's in there. And then there is the guy who starts the side quest. I might have a special episode on that. Much like the full version of the Man Festival, it's just a little too tedious to want to do on stream. But if you check out the YouTube in the semi-near future, there will probably be a compilation of finishing the dogfighting ring and Blanca becoming top dog. That's the plan, anyway. Edgar does not recognize this broken wristwatch, so we have no leads. We have no leads whatsoever. Okay. Well, that ghost is just going to have to languish in eternal agony. I don't make the rules. He wants an out. He can jump into Yuri's soul. All the other ghosts are fine with it. This guy all pissing about his watch. Oh no, it's his name. Right, sorry. He's upset because he's forgotten who he is for eternity. Alright, so it's... there's you gotta go out of the way. About half of them are revisiting previous boss, like the arena where you fought previous bosses. And the one in Fuji, I had to cheat and check a wiki for it. Is there the whole time. It's a teleporter dungeon, and I didn't figure it out. But perhaps I still would like to complete that. Side project. What else was I doing in Europe? I want to check in with Florence and the Machine. Hey, I want to remind all my viewers that what happens between Florence and Isabel the Machine Rambau is entirely their own business. But actually, no, I want to check back. Hey, yo, lady with a child, do you want a creepy ogre mask? No? Creepy child? No? Well, I tried. Sorry, ghost child. I think... TJ, if you're doing the math right, this means I stole it. Hey, he gave Karen a broken watch. We took trash from the biologically inhibited. Okay, that's on him. That's on ghosts. Lucia, you're slow. Promise me you'll be careful. Oh wow, she's a freak tent. Okay. I know. Well, I know Lucia has an ultimate dungeon, and I thought Carla triggered it. Once again, I genuinely don't remember. Oh wow. Okay. Funny you should say that. I think, have only 2 or 3 of the special abilities for Anastasia. Now, I did get the 90-ton weight direct press, which is from the enemies in the Idar Flam. Amusingly, the best way to fill out Anastasia's photo album is in our next stopover, as I recall. I'm not going to do so because I'm not. It's Anastasia. She hasn't been in the active party for a reason. She's a she's a Russian princess. She shouldn't be traveling with us in the first place. But let's have a brief stopover in lovely. It's Nihonbosha we want, not Yokohama. But I do, in fact, believe there is a gathering place for previous fights, so you don't have to just, go through every old dungeon with Anastasia in the party. Hey, tourists! Do you want an ogre mask? Man, can't even rely on the, uselessness of tourists these days. Huge man. Okay, well, no. Man, I'd be giving out cultural artifacts, and no one even wants to take it off my hands. Maybe Aunt Saki needs a creepy ogre mask. I mean, she is a Miko. And she's got it going on. How about you, buddy? Ogre mask? Well, he wants to quiz me about the stud cards. I haven't studied them in, that exhaustive of detail. Sure, I'll answer questions about queer smut. Why wouldn't I? What game do they think I'm playing? Obviously, yes. Hey, and I think I'll replay these games once again, do all the side stuff. Man, if stumbling into my broadcast encourages you to go back to Shadow Hearts and try and 100% it, then I have accomplished something in my finite time on this earth. that marches ever forwards inexorably into the end of all things. Kato approves. I'm happy for it. And in a couple weeks, when we finish Covenant, 7 p.m. Eastern every Monday, we're going to finish up Covenant. We're going directly into Shadow Hearts from the New World. Because it gets weirder. Anyway, trivia about stud cards, buddy. I love trivia. I've been doing trivia every session, mostly about actual history. What do you got for me? People call Enrique Spain's top bodybuilder the Red Tornado. What does France's top bodybuilder, Marcel, do for a living? He is a sommelier. Mr. Sommelier. Which ballet did superstar ballerina Calpin, I have no idea, entirely perform? The Nutcracker. Nope. 2 out of 3. Got a lot to learn about muscles, man. I'm not even going to share my queer smut with you. This guy gatekeeping. Hey, Gamma, you cool with this, man? Man, TJ, why you do this to me?
Oh, so
No one's getting my watch.
Well, it's a good day for a fight. You have come all this way. Do you think you can handle me?
Teacher! We have come here to ask you a favor.
Oh, yes, favor asker. I'm open for questions 24/7. If you got the problem, spit it out. Open your heart. Your body will follow. You will forget all your troubles.
Uh-oh. It started.
I have come here to save the world. This may be the very last time that you and I ever meet. Mine is the soul of a true warrior. I've never backed down from a fight.
Oh, yeah? Well, mister, I never back down from a fight. What is this favor you are asking of me?
The intensity is just incredible.
Are we getting yaoi up in here, Anastasia?
I've come here for one reason only. For the Man Festival.
The Man Festival?
You don't mean it. You mean to challenge me in the Man Festival?
Yo, Dan, just in time.
Huh? What's that? That sounds kind of nasty.
It's the ultimate test for wrestlers. The cruelest of all trials.
The Man Festival. Yes, the Man Festival. Countless wrestlers have tried, but every one of them has paid the ultimate price. The physical body is pushed beyond all endurance, and the spirit is tested to madness. Anyone who survives the test will become heir to me, the Great Gamma. But are you prepared to suffer the consequences of losing as well? I'll show no pity to the loser. Fail, and you will pay the ultimate price with a baptism that will strip away your manly dignity. Even you, Joachim, will be given no quarter.
I'll never lose. Victory will be mine.
Very well said, Joachim. I would expect nothing less from my pupil.
Hey,
Wow, this is going to be great. We are going to be witnesses to history here.
Yeah, get the camera, Anastasia.
yeah.
Actually, yes, this is where you can fill out her album.
Oh, yes! Oh, yeah!
Wow.
Time to begin the Man Festival. The Tower of the Holy Ring is completed. Come on up to the top. I'll be waiting for you here. Yeah?
I'll be coming up to meet you.
I agree with Dan. Actually, I think the Great Gamma would appreciate his fictional portrayal here. So we did an episode on Great Gamma when we ran into him previously, in our classroom hours. The Rustami Hind was undefeated in his own day, so yes, if you defeated him, you would in fact be heir to Great Gamma, historically accurate. The man was a showman first and foremost, and he loved getting oiled up and throwing dudes around the ring. I think he would be thrilled to be memorialized thusly. Anyway, this is a 100-story tall wrestling ring. I don't question the physics of it. I don't question the legality of it. I kind of doubt the city fathers of Nihonboshi would particularly appreciate, this going on. But at the same time, this is not more... This is no more gay than sumo. I'm just tossing it out here right now. Like, there's more muscles and less, like, really defined flab. And seriously, sumo wrestlers are brutes. Those dudes will mess you up. They're basically indestructible. But no, this is exactly as gay as that kind of wrestling. I'm all for it. I support it. Let's get in the ring. We are not going to do all 100 floors right now. I think we're going to do 10, just to feel it out. I believe you have to do 30 fights, and then Yuri and Co. decide to cheat by just jumping all the way to the top. And then it's a bunch of, like, individual... every party member gets a one-on-one fight on floors, like, 93 and upwards. And then, obviously, the top of the ring is Joaquin as Grand Papillon versus Great Gamma himself.
We gotta climb this tower or something? Join the Man Festival!
But you have options to, like save and leave partway through. Also, like, Bloody Palace from Devil May Cry, a whole bunch of, the later Persona games with, like, the Super Dungeons and Mementos. This is the precursor to all of that. This is a seminal work in JRPG Sidequest design.
What's that? Is that really allowed? Don't they have judges and stuff?
The Curryman! Oh, right, this gets really racist. I forgot. Okay. This is gonna get really, really racist. And we're just gonna watch this man gyrate while balancing a bowl of curry on top of his head.
That's nothing! The Man Festival will blow your mind! There are no words. The mat for man's flesh, the rope for man's sweat, the 4 posts for man's blood. This is the Man Festival Holy Shrine, the Tower of the Holy Ring. Clock. You can't be serious. Not in such a pure, clean, mega-hit RPG as this.
4th wall obliterated. His tattoo says Amaguchi? I have the best audience on Twitch, man.
The rules are simple. All you have to do to meet the Great Gamma is beat us. The Man Festival Committee. Clock. Just one thing. You can't have more people taking part than the number of us in the committee. Clock. No problem. We'll storm this.
Yeah, Mega Hit was a little hopeful on their part. Look, it's not Yuri's fault this game came out 10 days before Final Fantasy X, okay? It's a fine game. It was badly launched.
Chicken curry's pretty lean and mean. Don't be so cocky, Club.
Yeah, it's gonna get dumber from here, but we're using an entire people-filled skyscraper as a weapon. And yeah, it's a whole bunch. It's like interspacing currymen, and then like there will be like full party like monster fights mixed in through it. Is each flavor going to be like spice level and difficulty to be eaten? Yes, you are exactly correct. That is their gimmick, and they are incredibly devoted to it. This will become more pronounced as we go up the tower, including like the higher levels. You'll have the curry men will be like, oh, some of them's like, oh, I don't like to banter. I like my dialogue like I like my curry. Dry. They're very committed to the bit. And as a man who spent 4 months setting up a bit for my title cards for the last 2 weeks of episodes, I respect that. Murg Marsala. Too late for him now. We'll try to catch the next one.
You pipsqueaks are afraid of me.
So I think I believe the Man Festival is one of these side quests, which is as soon as you. I'm pretty sure it's been available for a little while because obviously Joachim is over leveled to start with it here. You see, we're pretty much finishing this just instantly. It'll open up for group fights before too terribly long, but again, we're just going to blow through these for a little while. Murg Madras. Can I Grand Slam a man and knock the curry right off of his hat? Boy, I hope so.
Come on! What?
Disappointing that he survived that, not gonna lie. I'm getting good on that ring. Put me in the ring with King Solomon, I'll fight him.
See? I'm terrific.
Actually, that is a whole other side quest. The whole King Solomon's Trials thing, or Solomon's Key, right, for all those crests we've been... I might actually have a look at that when we get back to the ground. If you solve all of those and all of the trials in Jerome Valley, you do actually get to fight King Solomon. Karakuchi. Now we have Murg Marsala. Tag teams. Who is going to... I mean, okay, so yes, if we wanted to get as many abilities as possible, putting Anastasia in as Joachim's tag team partner lets her snap whole bunches of pictures. I mean, obviously we're just, you know what, let's go with Karen. Yuri gets to do all the silliness. I feel like Karen deserves a chance to live on the dumber side of life. The Twin Typhoon, Chick Rider 1 and Chick Rider 2. Power and technique combined. Ka-cluck. Direct zoom in on the shapely buttocks. Like God intended. Still not a flamberge, Karen. Though, I guess she did bring an appropriate weapon for the surroundings. She has her ultimate ability, Sona Stark, which is a combination of her, like, her big hit and her line attack. It's a line attack followed by the big hit. A lot of damage. Not sure if it is... amusingly, they're standing just far enough apart to make it miss. But we'll use her second ultimate attack. We're rich. We're sitting on $500,000 in cash. I can waste as much mana as I want. Oh, is that what we're doing, Curry Man? Oh, we body slamming people. You all saw it. I was provoked. Admittedly, with the amount of damage they're currently doing, Karen is basically immortal in this fight with Anne's Cross equipped. So as we're just kind of, who's next? As we're just jumping through like the first 10 floors here. I do kind of want to talk a little bit, as was mentioned, Special Agent Kato is, of course, planning on sending the world 100 years in the past, and I kind of want to look at the state of the world in 1815, because I question his methodology, and we'll look at that. Chicken Rod, as we fight, Ultra Mega Chicken here. We're going to be getting a lot of crash zoom on the posterior. See also our fight against Master Cylinder. Totally unrelated. But, yeah, like, I get it, and okay. Fitting into the ethos of the story, Kato is failing to recognize the core emotional beat of Shadow Heart's denouement. The game is about grief. The game is about mourning. The party is doing relatively well for that, with the exception of our inability to find the names of ghosts based on their cast-off wristwatches. Not my fault. But Yuri has come to terms and recognizes that he's going to live the best life he can on his own terms, go out like a boss, and that's the best any of us can ask for. Kato is stuck in the, I would say, bargaining stage of grieving, and would prefer to destroy the world that is, in a ultimately vain hope to make it better. Which is a tragic sort of thing, because define better. If there's anything we've noticed so far in our journey through Shadow Hearts, during the first in-world war, the world's a big complex place, and we crushed Chicken Cross. Chicken Cross next is a blend of Chickto and chickpea, Chicken Curry Supreme. But empire is complicated. The real enemy was imperialism, and capitalism always has been, will be for the foreseeable future. And I'm curious. If I lived in 1915, I'm not sure I would identify 1815 as being the solution to all of my problems. And so we're gonna do a little dive in history. I invite all of my audience, put on your alternate history hats, beat up Harry Turtledove on general principle, because screw that guy. But let's see if we can't dive into. Let's give Kato the benefit of the doubt, assuming that he's not simply lost to grief and making mad decisions influenced by the terrible eldritch power of the Emigre manuscript in a living human tragedy. Let's assume he's actually got onto something that he just hasn't explained to us yet. So let's talk about 1815 in an entirely different note from all of the prep work I've done for the rest of all of my classroom hours. And like the first thing I'm looking at is like, okay, Kato is Japanese. he's a member of the government. It's time for the next course. 3-man tag team. Super Chicken. Presumably, again, Ultra Mega. Okay, you know what? It'll be funny. We're gonna put Anastasia Romanoff in the ring. Her parents are gonna execute us when we get back to Petrograd. Unless... but anyway, Chikatan, Chikala, Chikarada, the 3 chickenizers, come on. But yeah, so Kato's Japanese, so I decided, well, I'm gonna start my investigation, looking at, okay, well, what is Japan looking like in 1815? And the answer to that's pretty simple. Japan in 1815 looks like Japan in all of the rest of the 1800s, because this is the Edo period, and you know, they're isolated from the world. They have changed very little in the past 300 years. That is her ultimate attack, by the way. It's rad. She summons a phoenix. Why wouldn't you? And we are gonna try and Grand Slam this guy again, just because I want to see it work. I want the twinkle in the sky. But yeah, 1815 Japan, like, the isolation is still going on. Foreign trade is still enormously heavily restricted to just the border islands, and even then it has been tamped down on. I think 1815 is actually the edict to expel foreign ships, when they were already, like, they had not been friendly towards foreign influence to start with, and it gets worse in 1815. So maybe that's why it was chosen. I don't know. Commodore Perry isn't showing up until 1853, right? Like, it's gonna be a little while before the country is, you know, opened. Wow, she is not a fighter. Before the country is opened to the West, euphemistically. So maybe that's the goal. It looks better then, but like, yeah, the restoration is not due for another 50 years at that point. The Satsuma Rebellion we've spoken about previously, Saigo Takamori, and the attempt to internally reform, which will eventually lead to the collapse of the shogunate government and the immediate replication of shogunate authority with the Imperial Japanese military. That is going to be 1877. So maybe Kato's plan is we're gonna go a little bit back in time, and I'm gonna run this country better before it gets opened to the West.
Next time I won't be so easy on you.
But then I was thinking, it's like, okay, well, what events lead to the militarization of Japan? Again, a topic which we've covered in our weeks previous to this. And externally, it's not just Commodore Perry showing up and forcibly opening things. Shout out to Setsubo Sensei. But it is the Opium Wars in China and the effective partition of their ancient neighbor to the west, getting run roughshod by Western powers. That will lead to the sort of ethos that makes Imperial Japan Imperial Japan. Anyway, we've got Creme de la Creme Birdmen, the Chicka Union. Can we handle it, Chickenhead? I think we can. And that one got me thinking, so I had to double check some dates on that. I'm not sure that lines up. I mean, it gets out ahead of it. The first Opium War, though, is 1839, so that's still a little bit on the horizon. It makes as much sense as anything, I suppose. I wish they were all standing slightly closer together. I'm sure that's why they aren't. And I would never abuse nobility, which lets me gather up enemies and then crush them. But yeah, so, I mean, the best credit I can give to Kato is that perhaps, okay, purely on the home front, an interest in preventing the rise of tempering the rise of Japanese nationalism, which will lead to the political snafus which involved Yoshiko Kawashima being killed the first time, let alone the second time. So that's the, maybe there's that. Evil summoning. What's evil summoning? Let's find out. Small child. Oh, right. She doesn't have a coral. I keep forgetting that. That's fine. They're standing closer together.
Don't underestimate me because I'm a woman.
Admittedly, this is perhaps the one time where her little battle blurb of "Don't underestimate me because I'm a woman." This is perhaps the first time that it actually makes sense to be saying out loud here in the Man Festival. Okay, who's next? The Holy Ring, level 9. Cluck Cluck, Chicka Eagle, Chicka Shark, Chicka Panther. The 3 hot ingredients of chicken Vulcans. Are Eagle and Panther ingredients? I don't... oh, they surrounded us. And Joaquim has once again inexplicably turned into a bat. Their spacing is excellent. I will give them that. They know their trade. Too bad about their hit points. Oh. Wait, there's 4 of them? Oh, wait, no, that was delay, not defeat. Okay. My mistake. Well, now I wonder. Aquawise isn't great. We're gonna try evil summoning again, and hopefully we're actually gonna remember that her ring moves super quick. I'm not sure that's league rules. We have so many healing items. But yeah, okay, so maybe Kata wants to get out ahead of the Opium Wars, make things a little bit better, but we're still talking about imperialism. And if we're going to be talking about imperialism, and we are, we gotta look to the people who, I won't say invented it, but certainly perfected it, Europe and the United States. And if Kato, with all these Westerners running around, is wondering about, like, oh, okay, what do we got going on in the States in 1815 that you might want to get into? And boy, let me tell you, not the time period I would choose to, like, set the world on a better path. I would have maybe gone a little bit further back than that. We still got slavery. The War of 1812 is still technically going on in 1815. I think this is our first boss fight, as it happens. Merg Vindaloo. Not bad, making it to the Man Festival Committee Assistant Manager. Now let's see how much of a man you really are. The gimmick is that real men eat curry. If you can't take the heat, don't start so spicy. I love me a chicken vindaloo, for the record. Not thrilled to be in Golden Bat form for a boss fight. Oh, never mind.
I like this shit the best.
So glad I was in Golden Bat form. But yeah, War of 1812 technically ends February 1815, so like that kind of counts. And we're gonna go back down for a while because this is far too silly. And again, it's like another 20 floors of those fights before we get into the complicated stuff. But that is our first look at the Man Festival. A prime target for a very special episode. Done on my own time and uploaded to YouTube. As for what else we got, like, man, 1815 in the States. I mean, maybe. Okay, I will say, if you could time travel back to 1815 United States, what you could do is give Andrew Jackson a smallpox blanket of his very own, purely for poetic irony. And I would high five you for doing so. I'd be willing to roll those dice. But yeah, the States sucks. Particularly at that time. Europe is just finished with Napoleon. Round 2 of Napoleon after his exile to Elba doesn't work out. He comes back. He loses at Waterloo. Wellington is a beast. And I think going through my hey, small child, do you want an ogre mask? Man, no one wants this evil mask. I try so hard. But the best I can think of, if Kato's plan is not just sheer madness, is 1815 is going to be the Congress of Vienna following Napoleon. And that is sort of when the great powers of the world at the time, the empires, Austria, Britain, Russia, Prussia, France, Germany, no, because Germany doesn't exist yet. We also spoke about the invasion of Germany in previous episodes. That's when they kind of get together and put out the rules of this is how you get to be a European empire without being like, don't be Napoleon, is sort of the point of Vienna. So I do wonder, like, if you specifically signaled out 1815 as a time to change the course of the future, that's where my money would be on. I think it's the best Kato could do. Again, or he's simply lost to grief and madness. Where do we want to go next? To at least get our toes wet. I don't particularly want to go back into Mount Fuji to deal with the teleporter dungeon. I believe there is, back in Wales, I think the dungeon by Roger's house is opened up more. And I think there's I believe there's another one from Inagami Village. Let's check in with Aunt Saki and see if she knows, because I know Karando has a quest, and I believe there's the lower Neam Monastery ruins for Yuri's ultimate weapon, and it also ties into the Fortress of Regrets somehow. I think, I'm pretty sure the professor, like, the item that he's actually looking for is in there, so you have to do both of them. But let's see what Auntie has for us. Apart from, it going on. Oh, Karando, you're just in time to go on an errand for me. An errand? Metal Gear? I've been getting a bad premonition coming from the dog shrine lately. We have to protect it. Could you check? We have a dog? Well, the dog shrine? That sounds serious. Yes, we'll have a look. The dog shrine? What's that? It's the dog shrine here. It's the shrine to the dog. Come on, man. Keep up. The dog shrine is where the legendary Unagami sword, the Momero, is housed. I think you mean my sword. A shrine, huh? Yes, but it's actually more like a maze. It's built to keep strangers out of its inner recesses. And nobody's stranger than us. Are you sure we're not going to get lost in there? You've been there before, right? No. I've heard about it, of course, but I've never actually been in there.
What about you, Ansaki? Tell me you've been inside at least.
Oh, no, never. Karanda's father's been there a few times, though.
You're joking, right?
Oh, I know. Wait a minute. I know it's around here somewhere. Here it is. Take this with you, Karando. Bowl of curry. What's this? Oh, it's so bad they gave us a map. And a rin, hai, to, sha, kai. Your father gave it to me. He said to bring it along if we ever have to go into the dog shrine. You should be fine as long as you have that map. It'll all work out, I'm sure. I'm sure, once you get in there. Well, okay, her diction is wrong. Mine's fine.
Well, your mom's pretty offhand about things, isn't she?
Yeah, dude, she got possessed and she shrugged it off. She turned into a 12-foot-tall lady possessed by demons.
There isn't anybody like that on the Unagami side of the family.
Yeah, blame the Hyuga side.
I couldn't agree more, Karando.
Okay, creepy, precocious crush, Anastasia, you're not coming to the dungeon. You got your time in the wrestling ring. Make your peace. Wow, how bad is it that they had to give us a map? I really worry about that. Strangers who enter cannot proceed. Map showing the route to the dog shrine, drawn by the head of the Unagami family to guide his wife and children. We're not doing that. What is this? A stone that shows a hidden route through the dog shrine. On the rock is the character Rin, reveals a straight path between north and south. Curved path south and east. Straight path east and west. Okay, yeah, no. I don't think we need this sword. I don't think we need a sword that badly. Karanda, you got a sword. You ain't even going to be in that fight. Yeah, thanks, Ansaki. We'll treasure it always. Moving on. If I gotta pick a dungeon to get, utterly skunk lost in for the remainder of this session, it's gonna be Yuri's, because I'm actually interested in getting his weapon and Karen's. So I think it is Wales. Now I know that if we complete the Neam ruins properly, we can in fact send Roger to the moon. It's a whole bit with him. He wants to go to the moon. He's building a teleporter. Am I in the right place to start with? Okay, this is the Neam ruins. I don't know if I have to go through it again, or if it just hard cuts to the bottom. Because I don't remember how this works. I barely figured it out the first time. Oh, good. It's still got random encounters. Oh, and these things are still here. We're doing great. Well, anyway, dog laser. Oh, they're even all spread out. How am I supposed to... Nah. What do I got? You know what? I got Karen. Let's just... let's let her open for us, and then we'll see what's left. You're gonna be hearing a lot of that. I can probably tile it down to her previous special attack. I don't know that I need to use her most potent. these things have next to no health. At least it'll be a good opportunity to get some soul. So I just made myself really paranoid. I'm really hoping I didn't have to talk to Roger or anything to, like, trigger this. I guess we'll find out. Now I ask myself, should I have taken notes on my previous visit? Yeah, probably. Is that thing new? I don't remember it. Looks rad. I might just be forgetting it. Blanca's gonna try biting it, and we'll figure out if it's a new or old enemy. Old. Based purely on hit points.
Guess I don't know my own strength. I think it's yellow back over, and then blue should take me to the stairs. I ask myself, is this worse or better than fighting 20 more floors of curry men? At least we can turn into a big bird. Comical amounts of overkill. Yeah, I'm going to be seeing a lot of that for the record. I don't actually mind getting the soul points, because that's all we're going to be getting out of this. You know, XP is already high enough that none of the critters in here are really going to be putting us over the edge. Oh wait, no, that... Ah! Wait, that needs... Oh wait, no, now we can change it back to blue.
Wait, is this where we came in? Wait, this goes back up. Ah! Oh, I hate this dungeon. I blame Roger. I'm gonna send him to the moon under his own power, like Bang Zoom. Okay, well, I got a little bit turned around, but it is good to know that we can backtrack. You know, if that becomes necessary. Not gonna lie, kinda wish there was an option to start the fights fused, just to save a couple of button clicks there. But you know, we worked with what we got. Alternately, wish we had, you know, like the cheaty face item for, you know, no random encounters or anything, for going back through wildly underleveled zones.
Keep your...
I mean, Karen delights in murder, and she actually got a level out of it, so I guess we got that going. You know, got that going for us. It's not all bad. Okay, now how do I actually get through this terrible place? This goes to blue. If I change it again, I think I can use that farthest south to cross the other side. No. No, that's not how it works. You know, what's embarrassing about this is that we've been through here before, and I stumbled into the solution then. Okay. That's where we want. Yeah, I want to be over there. Is there a button? Okay. Okay, I should be able to ride this back over to where I just came from, and then over to the next elevator. Incidentally, if I get down to the bottom and the dungeon doesn't keep going because I had to like trigger the side quest on the surface first, I'm gonna be very upset. We might be starting a new world early if that's the case. Take our word for it, we won.
Oh, right, the light floors. You can turn into a flying monster, man. Just cheat. Alright, like, that's my takeaway. Pretty sure Joaquin can jump all these gaps. In fact, I know he can. I've seen him jump 50, feet vertical.
Keep your eyes where they belong.
I will say, this would be a great way to scum out ring-perfect victories, if I was super concerned about that. That train has already sailed, however. Oh, I'm once again in a lot of trouble here. There's nothing else over there. Alright, it's the two different colors. It's pink and blue. Take pink back over and get across. You know, having to relearn all of this on my first visit was one thing. Having to do it again. Oh, I remember the offer. Yeah. That's rad. The evil, like, stab lady scorpion monster. We're not impressed. So this is what got me over here. And if that still connects... Yeah, science! Well, alchemy. Well, magic. Nice one to put the save point here. Still don't like the idea of floating maze. Not thrilled about that. I vaguely recall, yeah, this is moving the other floors of the blocks up and down to make bridges and pass between them. I see a treasure chest up there I missed previously. I'm not that worried about it. Yeah, we need to move blue down, or yellow, and then get past it. Then we can access the blue again. Yeah. It is funny to run through this ridiculously over-leveled, but not really what I had hoped to be doing. I want to see what's underneath it. Give me the new dungeon.
I didn't expect much anyway.
Maybe this is my punishment for being unwilling to commit to the dog shrine. That scans. I will send the entire stream 100 minutes back in time. Wait, no, I think I want to be on the other side. Let's find out. Listen, monsters, it's just going to keep happening. I'm going to keep gathering you up and wiping you out with a single attack. I feel almost worse about this than, like, the one dungeon when we were fighting poltergeists. Oh, when we went back to a point in power. Yeah, for round 2, and we had to keep, like, fighting the same ghosts on every floor. It's like, man, Spectres, we're not trying to be mean to you. It's just kind of working out that way. Maybe one of these ghosts wants an ogre mask. I should be asking them that. I think these terrible eyeball creatures would love to have a little bit more of an expressive face. You know, could do something with that watch that I stole from the dead. Oh lord, this again. I blame Roger for this. I'm not sure it's his fault, but I do blame him for it. I find it vaguely amusing that even when they're grouped up like that, it's less effective. Ah well. Dog laser. We haven't seen this one in a while. And it works great. Maybe the dog shrine is filled with lasers. Maybe I'm slowly going mad in this dungeon. Well, slowly. Hang on, let me check over. I think this was just a treasure chest up here, right? Well, I have to double check because of my paranoia. I almost got that right. That was just the treasure chest we've already looted. Okay. Not gonna lie, I really do miss from our previous playthrough. I really miss this guy's Arcade, the ability to go into first person to actually like scope out the dungeon space. Because things like that wouldn't happen. Okay, so those are as raised as they're gonna be. We need to find out what raises the other segments, or lowers those ones, that's fine. I mean, if green will go again, that's all we need. Oh, hang on. I think I remember this nonsense. Yeah, this is where the floor is gonna fall out from the floor. We have to like follow the path on the floor above us. Oh man. You know, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna get it in one. Because we're great at what we do. I do kind of appreciate that the Majamel boys are suffering through this with us again. I mean, we're not even going to buy anything this time. We are still loaded for bear. I feel like there's like a vendor who can sell you one of the last crests in the game, and it's like 500,000, and we could actually do that. That scream got me. I hope it terrifies you at home as well. I mean, so yeah, Dan, you're not wrong. This wildly complex dungeon, we've already been through all this to recover the Emigre manuscript the first time. I'm hoping that there was not actually a way to bypass all this, and that our trip down memory lane here is necessary. Because if not, boy howdy. Oh wait. Oh, I'm gonna be so. Oh. No, right back to the world map. Okay. Alright. So I don't have a physical disc for the game, so I can't actually snap it in half in frustration. That's good for all of us. I know that there's one of the endgame dungeons down there. How do we access it? Yo, old man. Oh, okay, terrific. Well, that was half an hour we'll never get back. Yuri! I'm resurrecting all of your family members. Oh, I'm so salty. Well, crew, there's your proof. I have not researched this game outside of trying to find the dogfights for Blanca. This is memory and bad at that. All right. These things happen. What's up? What's going on? Well, I had a bad feeling. So while you were all away, I went down to the underground Neam ruins. Yeah, we were just down there. It's still full of monsters, old man. And I was right. There are evil-looking waves swirling towards the altar down there. Nah, dude. We were just there. It's fine. Yeah, evil swirling waves? Karen? No. Disbelieve. Yeah! They might be some kind of side effect from removing the Emigre manuscript. Yeah, no. Nowhere has ever gotten more evil without the Emigre manuscript. It's always the other way around. If we don't do something, I bet some weird monstrous creatures can start coming out of them.
Oh my god! It's just one monstrous creature after another, isn't it?
You told him, Anastasia. Well, we gotta do something before it's too late. Tell you what, Roger. We'll deal with your creature. You take an ogre mask off of us. Another harebrained idea.
What do you say? You're coming too, you know.
What? Me?
Of course. Who else would I pick? This is just the right job for my trusted ally, right?
Who put her in charge? I guess. Stay alert down there. You can bet it won't be a friendly monster. Are you trying to scare me? I don't know. It's real pain going all the way down there. You know. Yes. Thank you, Yuri. We do know that. We just discovered that again in real time.
You want to just ignore it? Fine. Forget it. I'll go by myself.
Okay, bye. Anastasia has left the party. I'll go with you. It'll be interesting to go somewhere new.
Oh, Carando, I knew I could count on you. You're so kind and caring. You're wonderful, Carando.
Yeah, keep your hat on.
See? You guys, you're such cowards.
I'm not saying this child should be killed by the Bolsheviks. I'm not saying that. But I'd understand.
A true gentleman would risk his life for a lady.
Dude. Don't point... Dude, no. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm actually offended by that, Anastasia. Don't point at Yuri and be like, oh, you should risk your life for a lady. He just did that. Life and soul. That just happened. It ended badly for everyone involved.
You could learn a thing or two from him. How do you ever expect to be popular with the opposite sex? Ha 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 ha!
I'm gonna throw this child off the cliff. Hey, yo, Bacon, you didn't see nothing. It's Russia you're really after, right? Crowd's like, you don't hang this on me.
Okay, everybody, let's go. I'll fix that monster, whatever it is.
Oh, no. Okay, well... Oh, required to use... Yes, alright, it's an optional dungeon, isn't it? Required to use Anastasia and Carando. The good news is we can still take Karen and we can still take Yuri, so we still have access to most of our spellcasting effectively, and we still have Gather and Smash if we need it. Yeah, welcome to JRPG Sidequests. Oh wow, it dropped. Oh no, we're at the surface again. Tell me there's a fast way down. Okay. Firstly, let's go through. She don't have physical attack worth nothing. We do have better armor for her. She's got the panoramic lens for her camera. We're gonna give her a coral instead. Oh, Ashar's earrings are really good. 20% HP is great. That is better than a face guard. And not just because I want this child to be punched in the face! I do, though. I feel like we should have... Yeah, we've got a... we'll give her a lariat, because she's not going to do any physical attacks. Carando already has a pendant, that's great. His loins are guarded. Upgrade his armor. His sword is fine. Karen is, the A-teamers are great. Though that chainmail belt, I feel like we can do better. That's just... I think that's just like a little attack and defense. Pirate earrings? No. Ooh, hit area disappears, attack powers doubled. Terrific, can't use it. Yeah, there we go. The Ultra Belt. We'll just... Yes. More attack power for Yuri. All we ever really want. Karen remains best girl. Carando is second best girl. Anastasia is far down the list. And, oh, actually... Right, the other preparation I'm always forgetting. Let's look at her ring and let's look at her crest magic. Since we're being forced to take her into danger. What do you got, kid? I wouldn't mind some extra healing if we have another arc cure. Like I'm not gonna take it off other party members, but do we have another Arc Gale, actually? That would be okay. I'd be okay with that. Well, Yuri can do it. Cure all? All HP to one ally? Maybe. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll give her a big heal.
And that's that'll hand for the rest. And we will escort this sassy lost child through a monster-infested ruin. Game, I swear. Not cool, game. Okay. All right. It looks like we get to do the top floors again here. Man. Oh. I realize I only have myself to blame for missing the trigger in the first place, but I gotta say, there's a little bit of salt right now. Mostly because I've already forgotten how it works. No, this one's fine. It's the next one with the color-changing tiles. Alright, so, side note. I did remember that you had to go back through the ruins. I remembered that part correctly. Okay, so we want to switch the block down. I feel like that blue we want to change to yellow over there, so we'll hit this. Behold the return of the most unriveting gameplay of the stream. I know what the people want, and I work very hard not to give it to them. Hey, I'm about to jinx something terribly, crew. I was gonna say, I don't think there are random encounters anymore. I was wrong. I was immediately wrong. I was like, oh, maybe we only had to do the random encounters because we hadn't triggered the second phase of the dungeon. Nope. Nope. It was just screwing with me. I have been lulled into a false sense of security.
I didn't expect much.
I will remind myself that this is ultimate weapons for both Karen and Yuri, who have been my A-list. And maybe we'll strand Anastasia in the dungeon. It is not wrong to trap girls in the dungeon. When it's this girl. That said, while we're here, I guess on general principle, let's let Anastasia fill out her photo album a little bit. Corando just looking very confused, like, man, I wanted to go to the dog shrine. Also, I do have to correct Dan a little bit from... Oh, gathering... Yo! I blame Anastasia for this. Breaking my combo like that. But no, I was going to say, I do have to correct you a little bit. The party is not desperately underleveled. They're a little bit underleveled. Shadow Arts is fairly generous with its leaked XP. Like, the A-listers are level 52, and the B-listers are, like, level 44. And I mean, that's significant enough to be noticeable against, like, endgame bosses, certainly. But it's not, you know, it's not like having to start from, oh, they're level 10.
Victory without honor is an empty thing.
Because yeah, most of the party does not fight except for their introduction quests and the battleship, and then their side quests here. And Lucia probably isn't even gonna get her optional dungeon because it's Lucia. And I want to point out, I don't have anything against Lucia as a person. If I did, she wouldn't get it. She wouldn't get the voice of the Minnesota Nice, which is the ultimate character voice. It's just that she is the more dangerous to the party than anything like Rasputin or Kato or Nikolai is going to throw at us.
If that's all they've got, no problem.
I say, wait, we cannot save? I wasn't firmly on the pad. Okay. Hopefully it can blitz through this section as quickly as well. Oh, we're going through the stairs again. Was that red block there before? That's new. Oh, it's worse. Oh no! Oh, what is this hell? They combined them! Oh, goodness. You know, when I said I wanted a new dungeon, I didn't mean this new dungeon. I mentioned a very theoretical other kind of new dungeon. Oh, wow. Are there still only 2 colors? I hope. Yo, gang, I have a sneaking suspicion why I never actually finished all of the side quests before. New monsters! Okay, Talos, good to see you. Reskin of the Thinking Surface. And more creepy eyeball monsters, a little gribblier than before. That ain't nothing.
just because it's how we've been gauging the strength of everything so far. Let's try the gather them up and hit them with big stuff and see how much less effective that is now. Give him the heater! If this still works, I'll be very happy. Yeah, it kind of works. That mostly works. Karando turned into a moon goddess. Now Karando is best girl. You heard it here first. Well, Karen, you know, Karando's number 2. I think the sword might have been more effective. Okay, Karen's gonna need that.
Now look this way.
Well, light elemental, that explains why Karando's attack did very little. Maybe dark magic will do better. Well, better, but it's still Anastasia. Punch the child. I mean, no, but nice try.
That was a pretty good warm-up.
Now, on the plus side, this will, by the time we're done here, I think we'll have enough soul to finish leveling up Yuri's last couple of fusion classes, and Karando as well, who also needs soul power, and we have been kind of starving. Oh, this is, Sure, I'll press this button. Why not? What does that mean? Well, at least there's a treasure chest. 2 possible lifts here. We'll check out a little of this. We're just about at time. Okay, this is all right. That's where we came in. That red elevator brought us down here, so that's good to know. What about this? Okay, another treasure chest. I like treasure. It's not very good, but what about this one? That's arguably worth the trip just in its in its own right. Delay number 4 for a ring modification. That's really good. We'll want that, and I'll definitely forget that we have it. Okay, I'm a little less salty about the dungeon. Also, monkeys. I don't know, crocodile monkeys? I'm cool with them, whoever they are. Karen has just enough juice left to give him the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
I summon
Okay, yeah, you can tell that Karando's 10 levels lower than the A-teamers because that's very little damage. Does direct press work? Can we drop a Looney Tunes weight on the enemy? Okay, good for an opener next time, perhaps. I believe the Tsukiyomi attack will do enough. And we will cheat and save state here, because I don't know how to get back to the next closest actual save point. And God help us.
My sword arts are unbeatable.
He's not wrong. He hasn't been beaten. Except that one time we beat him fighting him, so he is wrong. Otherwise, I was going to say, he's not wrong. He's unbeaten because he hasn't been in the active party. Alright, well, we have this child lost in a three-dimensional cubic ruin. I blame Roger Bacon. He got a little drunk, and this one got away from him. So, we are, for the sake of indexing, we're going to go back up to the top here, and we'll take it from there. We'll take it from there next time. This complicates things, because I had intended to do some of the more tedious stuff off camera for like special sessions. The Man Festival comes to mind. At least getting to like the final few rounds of it if we want to do that for the stream next week. I'm stuck down here, so that might still happen, in which case there'll be the Neam ruins, and then we'll probably just go for the final dungeon afterwards. Or maybe this will be all of next week's stream of me wandering around here, getting increasingly deranged and actively hostile towards a small child. We'll find out. It wouldn't be the first time. For now, though, this is So this is the back half of the game. I love Shadow Hearts deeply. It's one of the series. The pacing of actually trying to do the side content, we're kind of seeing how it plays out. Again, you have to go into the final dungeon to unlock this, and then go back through all this hoop jumping. I feel like it could have been implemented a little more organically. They could have done a bit better job. Not helped by my dry run through the top of the ruins, but at least I got to figure out the traps again and the puzzles again, so there's that. Yeah, we will, one way or the other, there will be a dungeon next week. We'll be starting directly in a dungeon. It might be the final dungeon, it might be this one again. We'll see what my own schedule is like in the intervening time. I will try to at least have those recorded for additional sessions for the YouTube. While I progressively lose my mind trying to suss this place out. In the meantime, to all of my petite papillons, old and new, thank you for joining us tonight. We are getting into the, obviously, sort of the end game here. We're going to finish up some side quests, we're going to eat some curry, we're going to get some legendary weapons, then we're going to beat up Special Agent Kato, and maybe play with the flow of time. I don't know. Roger seems like he's got it all figured out. This time it'll definitely work. This time. For now, though, thank you for joining us. I've been the Current Cat. Take care of yourselves. Failing that, take care of each other. And I will see y'all in the next one. With added save state this time. I almost thought I forgot about that. I didn't. Good night.